everyone. So, my name is Tiffany Ofenstein. I am a Green Elite Status Presenter. Thank you. Okay, so. Alright, so I just wanted to start a little bit with my story. So, I started as a customer who just absolutely fell in love with the product. I had bought from a friend's party. I was very skeptical about the mascara and any of the products, but I kind of just caved and said, all right, I'll buy a collection. I absolutely fell in love with it. So I finally joined the Unique family on March 20th of 2015. I had absolutely been stalking Adriana. I watched all of her posts. I was very skeptical about doing this, but I grabbed the kit and said, let's go for it. I've never had any experience with network marketing. I was never interested in doing any of the network marketing jobs, but I just figured that if I can make a little bit of extra money every single month, then it's going to be worth it. So, I did originally join just for a little bit of extra money, but obviously, as all of us know, joining this company, it is so much more than just that money. You know, the sisterhood, the support, the friendships, everything that goes along with it is so much more than that. So, I finally hit Elite Green status in November of 2015. Okay, so I want to know, who in here works a full-time job? Lots of us. Okay, so what I want to talk about mainly is about balance. And balancing your full-time job, the kids, everything that goes along with your life, with your business. So, a little bit about me. I do work a full-time job. I've been with the same company for 8 years. I am in a serious relationship, so that's something that I have to balance as well as my business and my job. I believe the family is everything. I have a twin brother. I actually live with him. Those are his 2 kids. So I know what it's like to be that mom at home with your kids, so we have craziness all the time. I'm on Facebook Live, and the 3-year-old runs downstairs and will start screaming, so I know how that is. My mother has a heart condition. This is one of the main reasons why I joined the company. I got to a point in my life that I was very, very negative, and I didn't understand why my family had to go through what we were doing. My mom lives with cardiomyopathy. She has 15% of her heart left. She stroked about 3 years ago, made a full recovery, so we're happy about that. But I went through a very negative time, so my family is everything to me. And I got to a point that said I want to do something for myself to keep myself positive, but on top of that, at some point, help my mother. And be able to have the time to go to the doctor's appointments with her, to spend some more time with her, and not be at my full-time job all the time and not have the ability to have that time with my family. So like I said, I live with my brother and his children, and I do work my unique business full-time. That is something that I'm very passionate about. I fell in love with the company. So, how do I balance my personal life, my job, everything that goes along in my life? Alright, so the first thing is we want to make a plan. So you're going to hear this time and time again about having a calendar to set your plans down and have them in front of you. Schedule out your posts. Now, there are apps that you can use. If you don't have time to get on your phone during the day when you're at your job or anything that's going on in your day, you can use those apps. I don't. I do have a job and I do have the ability to be on my phone, so it is a little bit easier. But for my girls that work full-time and can't be on their phones, I tell them, make your morning post. This is going to be your positive quote of the day, something to uplift everybody on their Facebook first thing in the morning. Then at lunchtime, make sure you jump back on and make a post around lunchtime. That could be your picture of the day, your look, talk about what makeup you're wearing, anything like that. When you're off make sure you make that early afternoon post. And then later on in the nighttime, when everybody settles down, their kids, dinner's done, people are on the internet, you're going to make your late time post as well. So even with that busy day, and you don't have the ability to be on your phone all day, you can still find those times throughout to make your post. And like I said, make a plan. Sit down with your calendar, figure out the videos that you want to do for the week, the pictures, when are you going to get on Facebook Live, everything. Plan it out so that you have that ahead of time. Okay, utilize your days off. I can't stress this enough. If you work a busy schedule and you have some time on the weekends or that one day off, sit down and that's when you're going to make your plan. Now, on top of that, do your selfies and your videos. If you don't have time to do that during the week and you're pressed on your schedule, do that on your day off. We talk about all the time. The majority of the videos that I'm doing, I'm on Facebook Live, I have a nice shirt on, I've got sweatpants on. So, you don't have to be all fancy for your videos. Now, when you're taking your pictures, if you don't have time during the week, and believe me, I do not do a full face of makeup every single day. Some days I wake up late and I just don't have that time. But utilizing that day off to be able to take your pictures, do a simple eye look, change your shirt, change your lip color, take those pictures as you have them in your phone. So when you have that couple of minutes at work and you run into the bathroom, stick your selfie up on Facebook. And people are going to think it's your look of the day, and that's completely fine. Utilize that time that you have. Let's see. And that also means for your party posts as well. You have that day off to plan out your party for the week so that you have all those posts saved in your phone. It's going to take you just a second to jump in your album, find that picture, and post it up in your parties. Alright, so biggest thing, we have to get rid of excuses. Any days that you're tired, that you don't feel good. I suffer from migraines. I get migraines constantly. So, and I'm the kind of person that the only thing that fixes that is quiet, turn the lights off, no sound. So I am laying in bed with my phone, I turn the screen down a little bit so it's a little bit darker, with the blanket up over my head, and I'm on my phone. So we just have to put those excuses aside. Nothing is going to stop us from our success, and don't let it, once you make that excuse once, you're bound to fall into it again. And you're just going to keep telling yourself, well, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it the next day. All right. So, personal development is something that you're going to hear time and time again. It is so incredibly important. So I have turned my business into, me time is not laying on the couch watching TV. My me time is to sit down and watch personal development videos, to read my books, to focus on myself, to focus on my business. So that's what I call me time now. Alright, so sometimes we're going to have to sacrifice. Seriously. Sleep. Do we really need 8 hours? No. I was that kind of person. If I didn't sleep 8, 9 hours a night, I was not happy. I'm not a morning person, but I have learned that we don't need 8 hours. So we just have to put that sacrifice aside, If you have a busy schedule, if you have kids, and you work that full-time job, late at night, stay up a little bit later and get your posts done. Reach out to people, send those messages, anything that you need to do. And that's the same thing with TV. Ashley said something about that. TV is not something that I watch anymore. I have my few shows that I love. I'm a Walking Dead fan. Sundays, at 9 o'clock. Lash twin calls, Sundays at 9 o'clock. I am watching Walking Dead with my headphones in, and I go back and forth. It's what we do. I listen. I do listen.
That doesn't count.
Like I said, personal development videos instead of that TV. Make sure that you're reading your books. Alright, so this is something that I really did want to share. Is success is nothing without someone you love to share it with. Now, the importance of this is that sometimes we do need to prioritize. So on top of having that balance, we always think about how are we going to fit our business in. Sometimes you got to put the phone down. And that's something that I realized that, I didn't have a lot of faith in myself when I started this business, and thank God for Adriana. But she pushed me. And she kept telling me, you can do this. You're going to be, an amazing leader one day. So I was the person that was constantly on my phone. I would go out to dinner with my boyfriend. I would be with my family. And thankfully, I have very supportive people in my family that they're like, oh, okay, she's working. Like, it's okay. They kind of ignore me. But I've gotten to the point now that I realize that time is so incredibly important.
Cha-ching.
So you can't... your business is important and you want to be successful, but you cannot put me at the top of your list. You just can't do it because you don't want to push away your friendships. You don't want to push away your family and miss out on that time. You need time with your kids, your relationships, and you need to keep that strong. So focus on the important people in your life. Your business is important, but it's not going to be that top priority. Focus on your hobbies. If anybody has any hobbies, something to stress relief. If you like to take bubble baths, take that 20-30 minutes and keep your phone in the other room and just de-stress. Everybody is going to have those times and they're going to need that, and that's what's going to keep you successful in your business, is that you don't get to the point that you're burned out with everything that's going on. Keep that frustration away, and if you've had a hard day, take something to be able to stress relieve yourself a little bit. And I think that's it.